today's topic is we're going to learn how to translate shapes. So there's actually a skill that we need to learn before we actually start the translating, and that's just how to plot things on a grid. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of grid paper and you're just going to draw a couple lines on it. So I'll just grab my line function here, I grab my shape, grab my line, and I'm going to just try making a line over here. You can see I've got a couple lines. I'm going to just stretch it out a little. I'll try and take this one, orientate it in the right shape. So that's all you're going to do. You're going to take two lines, you're going to make one go vertical and you're going to make one go horizontal, and there's a couple special names for this. The first name is anything that is on the horizontal, we call it X. So I'm going to put an X at the end just to remind myself those are our X values. Though any points that are on the vertical we call Y. So it's really important that you always, when you're drawing on a grid, that you always draw a line and mark it X, and a line going vertical and you mark it Y. Now this is how the numbering system works. We always use what we call coordinate pairs or ordered pairs, and pairs just means they come in two. So we're going to put brackets, we're going to put a comma in the middle, and we're just going to give you two values. So let's just say, for example, the first value was a 2, the second value was a 4. So this is what this is saying. We always put the X value first and the Y value second. So what we're going to do here is the X value is the horizontal here. This means we are going to go 2 to the right. So you can see 1, 2. So we always start here. This is always our 0 spot. So 2 to the right would be 1, 2, right here. This thing is telling us that in the Y direction, which we know is up and down, it is 4. So we went 2 to the right, so we're right here, and this tells us we need to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is our point, and I'm just going to put brackets here, 2, 4. Let's try another one. So let's try the point 5, 3. So remember, the first value is always your X value, and the X is your horizontal. So let's count 5 spots to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. The Y value says that we're supposed to go up 3. So in this case, 1, 2, 3. So here is the point, and it has an X value of 5, so that's 5 to the right and 3 up. And we could keep doing this over and over and over. Please remember, X is to the right, Y is up. So if I gave you the value 110, this would be X value of 1, so 1 to the right, right there, and it would mean Y value of 10, which is 10 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this value would be 1, 10. 1 to the right, 10 up. So this is how we plot coordinate pairs, or sometimes they're called ordered pairs. X value first, Y value second. Now let's try to translate. So translation or translating just means sliding, or it means shifting them over. So in this case, first thing I want us to do is I want us to plot these 3 points. So you've seen this before. I'm going to go get my line tool out. Here's my line. I'm going to grab it, flip, turn it. Beautiful. Grab another line. Alright, looks good. just stretch this out, get this on you. Perfect. So this is what I need you to remember. The first line, the horizontal line, is our x. Our vertical is the y. So first thing we're asked to do is plot 2, 2. So this means 2 in the x, 2 in the y. So 2 to the x means 2 to the right, 1, 2. And 2 in the y means up to, 1, 2. So that'd be right here. Now you can see this has the label A with it. So I'm just going to write A beside it. So I know that's point A. I'm not going to write 2, 2. I'm just going to put A because I can see A is 2, 2. The next one is B, and it has an x value of 4, a y value of 5. So x value of 4 means 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Y value of 5 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our B. Perfect. Now C is 1, and then it's up 3. So you can see 1 to the right here, up 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there. And just put that C there. And you can see, I'm going to just connect the dots here. It doesn't tell you to, but let's just assume we're supposed to. 3 points. Looks like it makes a triangle to me. Now here's where we translate. We're going to use the rule R3 up to. So this is what this means. It means take every one of these points, and we want to go to the right 3, and we want to go up 2. So it doesn't really matter what point I start with. Let's just start with A. Because A is first in the alphabet. So what are we going to do to that A? We're going to go to the right 3. So I'm starting at A, and I'm going 1, 2, 3 to the right. Okay? And I also need to go up 2. 1, 2. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write A with a little apostrophe. This is what this means, is that apostrophe means my new A. After I've translated, my A, my new A, is right there. Now, let's go to B. Our rule is right 3, up 2. So I'm going to start at B. I'm going to go right 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2. Again, I'm going to write B now, but it's a new B, so I'm going to put apostrophe by it. Last one. We're going to start at C. We're going to go right 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go up 2, 1, 2. Oh. B is also my new C. So you can see here, I'm going to just connect the lines. You can see same triangle, it's just shifted. So translating just means we're shifting, we're sliding our shape over our coordinate grid. So that's all translating is it's just a matter of shifting it from one place to another. That's all we'll do. You have some questions you can now work on.